Hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and we have a very different setting today, but these messages are still supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. That was a bit wrong, but who cares? You get the message. All right, this is for our new moon in Pisces. It's a general reading. The question that I posed is, what are the energies of this new moon? How do we best work with them? And what is to come? I pre-shuffled all of your cards. I specifically have only certain cards today. I know the lighting isn't that great. I'm trying to work with it, but I feel like this is perfect with the trees for today because you need to connect with nature. We all do, because these energies can be a lot right now, a lot. Try not to be reactive when you are being triggered, because Pisces is all about water, is all about, emotions. So you could be a lot more sensitive at this time, and you may have a lot greater perception about your surroundings, which could also bring up feelings of insecurity. So be passive and only wait and see what happens in your life. Engaging with anything creative or spiritual may be hugely beneficial to you. The organs that are more sensitive at this time are feet, toes, pineal gland. Endorphins may be affected, as well as melatonin, which is the sleep, right? So yeah, if you are a bit more sensitive than usual, work with it and try not to push too hard, because that's what I've been frankly doing, and it really wears you out because you're not going with the flow, you're rather grinding against it. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully this reading uploads in time. So we're working with the Shamanic Oracle deck, with the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and with the Archangel guidance. Yeah, Master of Time is our first card here, and there's not going to be an extended, just for the reasons that I'm recording it on the new moon, and the internet where I'm at right now is not that great, so I wanted to publish as soon as possible, and with the extended it's not possible. So Master of Time, that lets me know how great of an influence you are, how much power you hold, how much you've recognized your own serenity already. There's something about working with the moon cycles and with the planets in general. Listening to the moon, listening to the cycles, not going against them, just like I just stated, right? Number 57, that breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. So having taken the first steps already in a certain direction, and having walked a little bit in that direction already, right? So this could be with regards to projects, with regards to personal development, whatever it is in your case, but there are still a few more steps to be taken, and that's okay. Just know where you are, know what you're working with. It's like a time where you're supposed to go inward to really recognize, who you are, like what traits of you are going to be beneficial right now and what aren't. For example, like Emperor energy, I feel is not really working right now, not at this time. So pushing through Aries energy, right? It's more of being in the flow, a lot more feminine energy. And with Master of Time is that you do have an effect, or you do have the ability to influence, maybe even to jump timelines, to influence time, to heal throughout time and space. But it also is a reminder of how powerful you really are, and also of how many lives you have lived already, my friends. And I love it because he looks kind of majestic with these ancient trees, because ancient they are. They're really, really ancient, and I asked them to come into the reading today as well, to help us. This one, yeah. The next one card is the Staff. This to me is denoting to masculine and feminine energies coming into alignment. Number 51 breaking down to a 6. 6 is you're going to be successful. And it's interesting because I just said, Aries energies don't do that, or Emperor energies, Emperor energies, I should rather say, not Empress, because I'm not quite correct. But they have the antlers here depicted as well. It's because you can be a good emperor as well when you know what to use when. That's a huge message here. When you know what to use when. So really take some time, sit with yourself, be by water, connect with the water, feel yourself, like what is water doing? Connect with the heart is a huge message here. Connect with that, what you really, really want, what your heart really, really wants. Because of course the new moon is about intention setting. So this is very much about, you know, feeling inside your heart and finding your wishes there, not so much in your head anymore. Not so much in your head. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. These are huge manifestation cards. The Rainmaker. That's incredible. Number 42. So this one's all about the water. And 42 breaking down to a 6 as well. This is things going according to plan, right? But because you made it so. Because you made it so. Hugely water energy. It's like the master of time has foreseen a certain thing in their life. So you have foreseen something in the future coming from the past, and you kind of, sorry, there's noise, and you kind of swung your magic wand here. And then you make it so. You say it shall rain, and it shall rain in a sense. So this is quite powerful, but not using it like in a childish kind of a way or to show off, hey, I can make rain, but it's rather in the sense to help others when it's needed in a time when, you know, rain is needed. You will be able to make it. Maybe some of you are practicing like that particular practice, but it's really coming from a strong connection with the earth today. And as you can see, it's interesting that we chose this because there's not much movement, right? You can maybe see my head a little bit, but that's it. So it's like really spend time in nature with no distractions and allow that to guide you. And it comes from the strong connection with Mother Earth that, you know, is connected to your heart because you're grounded, your feet are on the ground, grounded in Mother Earth and connected with Father Sky in your heart chakra. What else, please, Spirit? How do we best work with these energies, though? No, okay, now they want the work your light, apparently. So that's, we're gonna switch decks right now. Okay. So flow like water. Flow like water. Be like water. Actually, the tree that I'm sitting on right now, I once meditated on, and it showed me like its roots becoming water, which was really interesting because their roots grow into the water. So it's quite beautiful, and maybe you can hear the river a bit in the background as well. And whatever you're manifesting, though, may take some time and may come in at a, yeah, now that I'm saying, it's always like that. Once you let go and just accept that not everything is coming in when you want it to come in, but when, you know, divine timing is right. And this can be something that requires a lot of patience, actually, and a lot of faith as well. But the moment you let go is when it comes in. But when you're pushing, especially when there's a lot of on your plate and you're trying to be like, okay, I need to get certain things done though, then it's getting tough, increasingly tough, because there's going to be more and more and more, depending on where you are, is how full your plate is going to be at this time. Yeah. And the card that I just drew for you is Trust the Niggle. And it reads, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So there is something that is coming to the surface. Surprise, surprise, with the moon, right? That is yet, you know, that is in darkness at this time. But that will come up, or that you are asked to unearth. And I'm going to read this card to you. 52. So trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there. And it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-realization to numb them out. Post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, exactly. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. Like I said, with the heart, you want to focus on your heart and what's really inside your heart to find out what that is, because this is like your guiding system, your guiding light, to draw your attention to the light within you, that it is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. And the question is, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? Yeah. Not a fan particularly of this card, of course, because when you're being niggled, it's kind of annoying, right? And you want to like maybe try to get around it for some reason, but we really can't, especially when the universe or God spirit is trying to tell us something, teach us something, right? And we have the star mother. How can you mother yourself? And we actually had that in the last pick a card reading. She came out, I can't recall in which one it was. I just remembered she looked down on a situation here. If it was your pile, then you'll most likely know. And there was cosmic alliances trying to help you at this time, and Mother Mary in particular, feminine energies, ancient feminine energies trying to help you to overcome something, because the situation, and I can feel it in my stomach right now, isn't as grave as you think, and it is there to teach you something. It's much like it is almost staged in order for you to see something that is really important. And we have the moon here again depicted on the card, so huge feminine energies, huge signifier to working with this moon right now, to use the energies of this moon, because the blackness, that's renewal, right? That is, it's always darkest before the dawn. Tomorrow it'll be a different day. Tomorrow there's already a little bit more of the moon visible, right? But it is dark right now, so don't lose hope in that regard at all, because you will get there, okay? This is a promise. You will get there, and if not today, then maybe tomorrow. Last card for you guys. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So we have conflict, and it reads, feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. So this is just a confirmation to the trusting the niggling feeling. You're torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. We already mentioned that with the heart and the mind. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. We'll put this right here. Yep. I'll post a picture of this one, of course, and hopefully it'll reach you today on the new moon. And I kind of want to leave the camera rolling for a little bit so you can enjoy the view a bit more, and maybe also enjoy the river a little bit, the river running. Okay, and I'm going to say goodbye here, though. I'm sending all of you much love, light, and shadow at this time. And be so well, my friends. Much, much love. See you.